What's up, Boss Tweez? It's your boy, Dun Beasley, and I'm back here with another episode of the Jam Skating News on the Jam Skating News Network. Hello, everybody out there in America as well as across the ponds. It's good to see you. Today is December 29th, 2024, and we are quickly approaching 2025. Today, we're about to get live. I'm going to cover a topic that I've touched on, but I haven't quite delved into. The fall of Indy Jamma Jones. Dun, 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 dun. It's about to go down. One thing about Indy Jamma Jones, I have been ruminating on. Can I say my next sentence with confidence? Indy Jamma Jones is the most popular roller skater of all time. To this day. Indy Jamma Jones had Moxi on her back. I'm going to keep it a buck. 1000% a bean. The other members of the Moxi team are nowhere near as popular as Indy Jamma Jones. So today's rise is going to be a meteoric rise. Indy Jamma Jones and the Planet Roller Skating brand are widely credited as the progenitors of modern roller skating. When you go back on the Reddit boards, you look at threads and you talk to people who roller skated, a lot of them are going to say, I started my roller skating journey looking at Indy Jamma Jones. I looked at the Planet roller skate scene, and that's what really kicked it off for me. Well, let's get it in. I want to take a little bit of time to get specific on what Indy Jamma Jones did in the rise of Indy Jamma Jones. And then I'm going to get to the part of the story that everybody knows. I'm hoping to be able to add some things to the story to really give some more context to everything. But you know what I mean? Let's get it. Ooh, there it is. I almost put on a suit. I feel like I need to start wearing a suit for these. I have an Indy Jamma Jones playlist. I'm going to save this article for a little bit later. I think Farron's popularity is hilarious. And I'm going to tell you why. She doesn't skate heavily anymore. It's so funny that she would become the face of people exposing Indy Jamma Jones. She skated for like a couple months before this. She spoke out on the Indy Jamma Jones situation, and now she's been immortalized in YouTube history. Because if you search her Indy Jamma Jones on YouTube, the first couple things that are gonna pop up are about the Planet Roller Skate Fallout situation. I really want to talk about the rise and research the rise because I got so much on the fall. I got so much on the fall. Let's just look at this. If you search her, okay, we start off with the playlist. We start off with the page. Wow. Ooh, that's such an unflattering screenshot. Ooh, that's an unflattering screenshot. Okay, we it's pretty good. Then we got the extra apology. And then we got Farron again. 141,000 views. This woman don't skate no more. You know how wild that is? Like, who? So she said, what about me? And now she don't even skate? Desiree Watts just wanted to find a community with other skaters. This is for later. This is for later. Let's go to Indy Jamma Jones's page and check some stuff out. One thing that I have to bring to everyone's attention throughout the controversy, Indy Jamma Jones has remained extremely professional. A lot of people would have taken everything that happened and continued to respond to the negativity and the backlash. Indy Jamma Jones has scrubbed every single piece of the story away. Indy Jamma Jones is a roller skating gymnast making moves. Her Planet Roller Skate YouTube series aims to share the skate experience by telling the stories of skaters and getting you the information you need to get rolling. Something as simple as putting wheels under your feet can completely alter an individual's perspective. Suddenly, the world around you becomes Planet Roller Skate. No mention of the fallout or any of the backlash. Now let's check out her videos. She's been publishing about 1 or 2 videos a year since the fallout of Planet Roller Skate. However, this year she has not posted any videos. And this is back when everything happened. Skate every day. Oh, she covers skate life. My boy Haley's been asking if she's in New York for days, and it has been confirmed that she is in New York. Let's come to a different background. I'm here to flex. I'm here to flex. I'm here to flex. I'm here to flex my background game. Let's look at what her first videos were. Is this Storm? She was Storm? So one thing that Indy Jamma Jones did do is transform roller skating content. Before Indy Jamma Jones and Planet Roller Skate were making content, the way that people created content on roller skates was completely different. A lot of roller skating tutorials cover more intermediate to advanced moves. She really tapped into she really tapped into the algorithm when it came to creating roller skating tutorials. Upload date. Let's see the upload date. 1 hour ago. Now roller skating tutorials are an integral part of roller skating content. It's just this is how you do this. This is how you do that. And a lot of the roller skating tutorials have plateaued when it comes to the different moves that people are teaching. There's like there's like 10 roller skating moves that it makes sense to teach roller skate tutorials about. And Indy Jamma Jones pioneered these. How to spin, how to 360, how to roller skate downhill. I haven't seen a lot of people doing this one before. How to roller skate backwards. How to pump in the track. Is that a Mr. Meeseeks plushie toy? How to roller skate. How to get over curves. How to roller skate uphill. And then we get to dancing on roller skates, so we could just combine all the moves together. I'm done. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. And this is one of the things that engages the new market of roller skaters. Strut walk. Learn to skate. Let's keep on going. How to stop. Teach you some roller skating moves, things that you can do. Skate backwards. How to stop. How to stop again. How to skate backwards. The basics. How to skate backwards. How to skate backwards. Dancing all the moves at once. How to turn around on skates. How to skate backwards. How to skate backwards again. Part 1 of turn around backwards. Part 2 of turn around backwards. How to stop again. How to stop. How to skate backwards. 4 corners. This is a little bit different. JB roller skating tutorials are very rare. I didn't know that she had got to the point where she was making these. Like actually making YouTube videos. Five ways to dance better. I don't know, man. I'm going to leave Rebel alone. I'm going to leave her alone. 5 ways to turn on rollerblades. How to turn. I think y'all get the point. It's very rare to see somebody make a roller skating tutorial that Indy Jamma Jones didn't make 8 years ago. Because it's not algorithmically valuable to make a lot of these roller skating tutorials. The second thing that I noticed is Heavy emphasis on influencer marketing from the very beginning. There's a lot of roller skating celebrities that really popped up in all of her videos. Around the World with Skate Lisa. Test out to Skate Lisa. How to Fall. Oh, man. In addition to making a lot of different roller skating videos with, what's it called? Influencers and targeting people via the algorithm, she had some serious brand deals. Moxi. They went to Barcelona. So she actually goes rollerblading. So around here, we can see she's kind of starting to run out of ideas. She teaches an advanced roller skate tutorial. Does well, but we try to stay away from that. Yo, how to change your toe stops. Progression videos. A rollerblader tries inline skates again. Again. Back in the day, people would only create a video one time. Okay, we got some interviews. Her first downtown tutorial. These would become money. How to do the downtown, how to do the crazy legs. This is where we start getting people using jam skating and rhythm skating moves in order to get tutorials. This is when the cultural mixing comes in. Let's call it cultural mixing. At least I get somebody in the comments. You don't own roller skating. Those people don't own roller skating. Learn how to roller skate outside. Ice skates versus roller skates, another one. How to roller skate uphill again. Okay, we're talking about skate life. We're going to throw skate life a bone. How to roller skate over curbs again. Crocs versus Heelys. This versus that roller skates. And y'all get the picture. This goes on. This goes on until the day that she gets canceled. Let's try to pinpoint it. I want to go through and just break some stuff down. What happened? Let's see if they'll give us an exact date. Okay, January 27th, 2021. So this is before everything goes wrong, because everything goes wrong on May of 2020. So after everything hits the fan, she's still going strong. Christmas.
I'm done spending.
December 2020. It was all good just a week ago. skaters feel themselves. Okay, best roller skating compilation. This is it. This is the moment. I know this is the moment because of the hair change. It gotta be the hair change. On her fall off videos, when everything went messed up, she had black hair. And we come back and it is January 2021. I lied. I don't know what I'm talking about. Because these videos do about a $500,000 still. April. This one's April. The curve happens in April. September. Okay. The cruise skates come out in September. The cruise skate review video comes out August. So these videos are now about a month apart. The other videos look like they're much more closely connected. Okay. Curves. This is the line. She makes a video in April. Planet Roller Skate falls apart. And so her next one comes back. And this is her first time back since the Planet Roller Skate fallout. Let's check her comments. You look happier on this episode, and I'm loving it. I found your channel 2 weeks ago, and I haven't stopped skating since. Hey, Indy, unrelated to this video, but can you teach me how to break dance on skates? Wild. Oh, wow. People calling her their idol. So it looks like no mention. Oh, the PRS fallout. You are the reason why I started roller skating. Missed you. You're the reason why I started roller skating. No way. I'm a Mexican too, still practicing roller skating in New Jersey. Let's look at some of the people supporting Indy Jamma Jones. Let's look at their profiles. Alina Stewart. Wendy Towel. You can't see them. You can't see their faces. I'm gonna see if we can parse a pattern. Alicia Rails. Keep these videos coming. I missed them. There seems to be a slight similarity. There seems to be a slight through line in the type of people that are watching Indy Jamma Jones videos. How do you roller skate backwards over rocks without falling over? Don't roller skate backwards over rocks. Pick up your feet. Rock. Pick up your feet or skate faster. Can you try skateboarding? It would be really fun. Can you skate with a broom in front of you? She might have deleted all the comments. Do you think people went down to her page to heckle her after everything? I think that, and I want to connect this back to what I said earlier. Indy Jamma Jones strikes me as the type of skater that would have deleted every negative comment about her and every single comment implicating that she was not an upstanding person. I am so used to. So, Evans, why are you used to this? And you about to make me play a scene from a video. You about to make me play a scene from a video I was watching. I'm trying to remember who said it. There was a video about. Yeah, like that, don't you? Where you want me to hang out today? Where should I be today? Where should I be today? Where should I be today? Where should I post up? Where you want to see me post up? It is what it is. Hey, as a black woman, I'm going to give you the space to forgive and forget whoever you want. But today we covering the rise and fall of Indy Jamma Jones. Because I had a situation today with some people too. I experienced some of the microaggressions. I had a couple microaggressions today. And I had to come to the place where I said, that's just how them people are. And you know that's how them people are. That's why you don't be wanting to talk to them like that, because you know how they are. And what I really don't like is why are you going out of your way to talk to me? You know you're not cool like that. I'm tired of people who aren't cool like that going out of their way to talk to me. Stop talking to me. Now I got to step over you like Ty Lue next time I see you. Now I got to step over you. That's why her feet go into the fire today. She got enough people that's gonna cape for her. I ain't caping. I'm taking my cape off. I'm gonna let them put their cape on. So one thing, I think this the wrong one. No, not the boss cam. I still got to get my cams together. Here we go. But it was a comment, and I gotta bring it back. I gotta bring it back to Kamala Harris again. I gotta bring it back. Oh, I know who it was. Decoy Voices. Because he put a scene in one of his videos, and it was I think it might have been this one. Just to connect to that as a black woman comment. I don't know why I'm on this tangent. I'm just going to sum it up. Because number 47 brought up the fact that Kamala Harris was with Lily Singh. Not Lily Singh. What's that lady's name from Velma? What's that lady's name from Velma? Sheesh. Mindy Kaling. Kamala Harris told Mindy Kaling that she was Indian. Kamala Harris told Mindy Kaling that she was Indian. But then when 47 points it out, the White House secretary says as a black woman. What do you mean? Like, what's... And this ain't to attack nobody, but I think that sometimes people take that card. People take and they use their card. Let's come down. I'm just going to search black. As a black skater, I don't find these posts particularly offensive. Thanks for the apologizing, but as a black woman, hey, yo. Anyway. And I think it is about to connect to the next part. Indy Jamma Jones completely swept it all under the rug. She sweeps it all under the rug. And when you look at her post and you look at her videos post Planet Roller Skate Fallout, there's a pattern. This is a legitimate video, but all of her videos past this point are advertisements. Best roller skates for beginners, pretty much advertisement. Honest Rio roller script review, advertisement. Slades, they sponsor her. Advertisement. Roller skate music video with my favorite band, advertisement. She makes this video. This might be a video. World's coolest sustainable skate compound, advertisement. Unboxing roller skates, advertisement. World's best tip for outdoor roller skating, advertisement. The most painful skates ever, C7 review. They probably sent these to her. Amazon link. Use my code for Slade's detachable skates. These are the last people that I want to continue shopping the EU shop, that are supporting, and they have a link directly to Indy Jamma Jones. She has an affiliate link with these skaters. Advertisement. Now let's break down some of the ways that she's moving, and let's look at what she did, how she specifically reacted to the fallout when it happened, and let's look at what's happening post this. Let me scroll to see. Yeah, I think this is a good one. I don't know what it was about the whole George Floyd situation in that part of United States history. They was losing their minds. They lost their minds. I went down to the Capitol building today, the one in Washington, D.C. Do you know how far it is from the lawn of the Capitol building to the doors? It is like 2 city blocks. It's uphill. It looks official than a mug. $2,000 to 2,500 people enters the Capitol building. 2,000 people is not enough for me to feel like I could storm the United States Capitol building. They look like they got guns there. I promise you, they look like they got guns that they gonna use. Like, what are you? What, dude? What were you on, bro? That made you feel like, hey, yo, man, you know how I'm gonna handle this? How I'm gonna handle this situation after a lifetime of privilege and opportunity? Run the hands with the U.S. government? Bro, what happened? What happened? And I'm saying privilege and opportunity specifically. Let's see what was it? What year was it? So people don't think I'm just hating. 2021. Wednesday. January 6, 2021 was a Wednesday. How did he get off work? Could you take off work? Do you got the PTO to take off work on a Wednesday? Could you miss work next Wednesday to travel to DC? Anybody that got the PTO to take off work on a random Wednesday and take a bus to Washington, D.C. to pull up on the feds. Boy, what are you on? Anyway, roller skaters fighting for a more inclusive sport. And I'm saying this as well because I started doing the research on motor skates. Them Blue Lives Matter skates were real. Do you know how wild it is to make a Blue Lives Matter skate? Like, you got to get it manufactured. You got to have a mock-up. The ports are clogged up. It's probably $10,000, $20,000. Blue Lives Matter, $20,000 to create a product that might not sell to you much. I'm not taking a side on either side. I'm just saying. $20,000, bro. You're a business person, right? I know you done did the numbers on this. There's only women that are roller derby skating with you. Who you gonna sell these skates to? I done seen people sell Blue Lives Matter flags for bulletproof vests and security gear. I done seen a lot of t-shirts. But a roller derby skate?
Now this right here is where I grew up. I seen everything, man, everything. I seen a nigga get killed right over there, you know? They beat him up, stomped him, shot the dude, stomped the nigga again, and then I seen him take a dump on the dude. I swear to God, man, they actually like shot a deuce on this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
They shot a deuce on him, man.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
What did they do to make you that mad? Man, I believe in a lot of stuff, but I ain't dropping $20,000 to rep this. Anyway, to Farron. Like, it's wild to me. She don't skate no more. She will forever live in skate history, though. Desiree Watts just wanted to find a community with other roller skates. She remembered roller skating as a child growing up in upstate New York, living with her grandma, who'd been in a roller disco queen in the 70s and 80s. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, it seemed like a perfect time to pick the sport back up. Countless others seemed to have the same idea. TikTok and Instagram came alive with videos of BIPOC skaters looping around the funky tracks, and the wait list appeared to buy retro-inspired skates online. As soon as I put them on and hit the streets, it was like second nature. And even though I hadn't done it in 10 years, Watts23 told Elle.com, who's now based in Buffalo, was looking for an outlet to learn new tricks and connect with skaters in lockdown. So she joined the Planet Roller Skate Facebook group, named for the Long Beach skate shop that sells popular lines of colorful skates. Indy Jamma Jones, real name Amy West, is a major presence in the online world of roller skating. She started the Facebook group only a few years ago after joining forces with Pigeon, owner of the brick-and-mortar Planet Roller Skate shop. But before long, the PRS online group grew to more than 10,000 members. West told Elle.com, things were coming along nicely. Let's talk about Pigeon for 1 second. I got a side eye for Pigeon because it says there's an article about why Pigeon changed the roller skating shop name. Because August 24th, 2020, this was after the PRS fallout. Wasn't it the Planet Roller Skate shop before then? We could check the dates, but let's keep on going. Let's look at a couple YouTubes. But shortly after George Floyd's murder in late May, the group went off the rails. A black community member posted in the group looking for support and recounted a recent experience of being racially profiled by the police while skating. Hundreds of likes and comments in solidarity poured in, with other skaters sharing their own experiences being discriminated against. An hour or two later, the post disappeared. What you mean about Martin Lawrence? When the same member posted again to ask why her post had been deleted, a group moderator finally chimed in saying it violated the group rules against posting political content. Members of the group noted that the LGBTQ issues, body positivity, sexism, and misogyny have been previously allowed to flow without interference. Some saw the justification as a clear evidence of a double standard when it came to issues of race in the Black Lives Matter movement. Members left the group in droves. The moderator who justified the deletion also left. Wow. This is something else I want to point out. Everybody involved with Planet Roller Skates needs to send Indy Jamma Jones a thank you. Moxi needs to send them a thank you. Pigeon needs to send her a thank you. And Paula Skates needs to send Indy Jamma Jones a thank you. Indy Jamma Jones takes the rap for all of this. She takes the rap for anybody doing something that's a little funny in the skate community. And everybody that was with her the whole time scatters like roaches. They're out. They're like, the moderators, they're just moderators. They lost nothing. Indy Jamma Jones falls on her sword for them. The Impala Gate situation, Indy Jamma Jones don't sign no checks for Impala. How Karen the Carrot gonna come out and call Indy Jamma Jones a racist for her stance on something that Impala did? She wasn't involved. Indy Jamma Jones had an opinion about that situation, and she got dragged in. She had an opinion at the wrong time. Hey, but she didn't back down one time. They showed me it was not a safe space to be heard, Watt said. Artemis Peacock, a Seattle-based skater who posts under the name Farron Fawn, was banned from the group after asking moderators to clarify the rules. In a YouTube video she posted about the ordeal titled, "Is Planet Roller Skate and Indy Jamma Jones racist?" Like this right here. Planet Roller Skate probably was a team, and people were saying we until this happened. This happens. All the team, all the people on the back end, everybody packing the boxes, they going. It's just Indy Jamma Jones out here now. This is reality for us, whether you're roller skating or grocery shopping. Being black will affect you, and sometimes it will you. She says in the video, which has been viewed more than 120,000 times. Fawn also called out Jones for talking about Floyd's adult content and promised to make another group where these adult topics would be open for discussion. After the dust cleared in July, West posted a teary-eyed apology video for her more than 226,000 YouTube subscribers, apologizing for harm that I've caused. Let's look at her apology video. Do you see what I see? Indy Jamma Jones handled this like she got accused for the other R word. Step one, you do not apologize because that implicates you in court for having committed a crime. No, bro, I'm not apologizing. I'm out. I know a lot of people that went to jail. Not specifically for that. None of my boys went down for that. They did rob people. We did rob some people. They did rob people. Gang activity, stuff like that. None of that. None of that other R word. I will cop to gang activity. Like, hey, bro, we not on that, boy. Instead of taking the time to understand why people were hurting and were upset, I saw my friend being called out and I reacted to protect her, Jones says in the video. Much of the community didn't seem moved by her apology, and in a follow-up video, Jones spoke directly to the critic. You judges of my character may no longer suggest that I am a racist. You judges of my character. Let's see the Instagram post. These dips. There's just something about them. I think that's a funny title. Let's look up the follow-up video. She deleted every single apology that she made. There is no record of any of this or any of Indy Jamma Jones's social media. Zero record. West's attitude about the incident has evolved since then. Now living in NYC, shouts out to Haley. Haley told me 3 times that she was living in NYC. She told L.com that as a founder of the PRS group, she takes full responsibility for its poor moderation. Another thing to do. Unless there's some smoke somewhere, you don't cop to nothing. Unless the feds got you sitting in a room, they got the video on you. I don't care what happened. Yeah, it's not just from that situation. Don't even apologize, especially if you did it. Feds, do your job. Come fire me. By saying poor moderation, she can blame the moderator. She feels like a complete idiot for having used the term adult to describe the original post content. I brought this up, and one of the reasons why I think that she might need to read that book on racism, it is a well-known in skating culture that reeks throughout the U.S. employ a strategic kind of segregation. Adult night almost always means black skate night. Calling it adult content was a trip and a half. trip and a half. I don't know why you called it adult night. She remains embarrassed, sorry, and ashamed, she says. But West adds, she's learned and continues to learn from what happened. I feel like my world's perspective is shook in the best way, in a way that was totally necessary. And I'm thankful for that, she said. And I'm very thankful to everybody that's called me out. The Planet Roller Skate Group is out of West's hands now. It's since been renamed the Unity Skate Collective. The LA shop, originally built by Pigeon, real name Shayana M, is now Pigeon's Roller Skate Shop. And the online store for PRS redirects to Pigeon's Roller Skate Shop. So I was right. It was the Planet Roller Skate Shop. So Pigeon was running the product through the Planet Roller Skate Shop. So the towers come down. The towers are taken down. And now Pigeon trying to act like she was never selling inside of the towers. And then we get this article here. Oh, I embraced the TikTok movement. No, you didn't. Your homegirl and business partner fell on her sword and you left her. This is why. This type of coverage is going to make it difficult for me to grow to 100K. Significantly subterfuge between West and her former partner, much of what happened publicly on social media, muddles the understanding of who owned what. What M has reduced her role to employee. Oh, she said she was just a corner boy. West maintains that ownership of the online shop was a 50-50 joint business venture, albeit one with no legal contract in place. Many skaters have decided to shun both parties or at least find community elsewhere. New inclusive, actively anti-racist communities on social media like BIPOC Who Skate and Queer Skate Alliance offer more ethically conscious alternatives. This is based in the ramp. I like the stickers. Yeah, it is a dirty game. This is real dirty. This was so dirty. This was dirty. The Unity Skate Collective. Let's check them out. This group still has less groups than Planet Roller Skate. I tried to join the group. It has less members than Planet Roller Skate. What products do you want to learn about? Moxi roller skates. What's your favorite type of roller skating to watch? Roller derby. and artistic. You will not be permitted into the group without agreeing to the following rules. Yes. Let's see what I got going on. So we're going to see what's going on inside the Unity Skate Collective. I really like this article because it allowed me to go through and show y'all that she deleted every single apology. They're gone. Let's look at some other favorites too. This was the other apology. This is the screenshot from it. She took this down too. This is from September. Okay, yeah, and then she posted the video. It goes viral. We got to watch Farron's video. I'm not going to read through this again. I just want to come through and see if there's something that I missed. As recently published article by Mashable Vouchers, Indy Jamma Jones's attitude is representative of a larger issue permeating the community. As the outlet promotes, white skaters tend to be more likely to ignore the decade-long history of black roller skating rinks. Whoa. Indy Jamma Jones and Planet Roller Skate always seems performative. You gosh darn right it's performative. Look at this hat. Can we take a second and talk about Indy Jamma Jones' drip game for 1 second? Yeah, I'm about to roast her drip. What are you wearing? Every single pic, same hat. For the past 5 weeks, my heart has been very heavy. Like, are you a cowboy, Indy Jamma Jones? Is that it? It's back to your cowboy roots? Out west? You're from... For the past 5 weeks, my heart has been very heavy. I've been watching and listening and learning and doing a lot of introspection. I've been reflecting a lot on my own experiences, life, and those experiences have differed greatly from other people. Indy Jamma Jones remarked in the video titled, "I'm sorry." As a white woman, I benefit from societal systems that's actively harming other people. She said this before adding, and whether I'm doing it on purpose or not, I'm a product of this type of thinking, and that's wrong. That's not okay. Indy Jamma Jones is trying to make a comeback on YouTube. The YouTuber posted a new video Monday, September 7th, 2020, titled, "We Are Planet Roller Skate, Let's Roll." I know it isn't a secret that I've been under scrutiny for these past couple of months due to recent events on the Planet Roller Skate group in an earlier video. She began the video saying, she went on to describe the necessary steps she's taken to remove her from her public platform as the defamation of her character. After the backlash I received, the subsequent exile from my friends and partners, and the public defamation of my character, I was not in a good place, she remarked. The YouTuber posted another video on the same day titled, "I'm moving to NYC." And I will say this. I think the distancing from Indy Jamma Jones was a little performative. Because I done caught heat for talking after some of my friends said something, and I didn't throw them under the bus afterwards. Oh, yeah, this one, I think I read this articles before. Everybody got Stacey Adams on. I'm glad that they quoted from the video because it's impossible to find videos of Indy Jamma Jones apologizing. Let's get that hat on again. A call for leisure justice. This is a scholarly article mentioning Indy Jamma Jones. That's how deep this is. This is a scholarly article mentioning Indy Jamma Jones with quotes. What didn't she do? Not only did they let her get the smoke by herself, they pretended like something else led to their business decisions. Y'all was all boys. Y'all all came up together. Y'all all from the same neighborhood. Y'all all skate together. Y'all all from the same neighborhood as Indy Jamma Jones. Y'all are all from the same place. Y'all was all at that party with them afros on. But now y'all not cool no more. Like, oh man, I was just her, bro. I don't know. She ain't say nothing. I'm sounding like an Indy Jamma Jones apologist. Not Martin Lawrence from Boomerang. You taking us back. I'm looking for a recent video. I saw like a YouTuber making some commentary. There were two other controversies involving race and roller skating that played out in the vital world. In one case, Indy Jamma Jones, the keeper of the Planet Roller Skate page, deleted posts by skaters of color who described their encounters with discrimination and their feelings about the death of George Floyd. Jones justified the deletion on the ground that political and religious content was barred from the site. She offered instead to provide a special page for adult conversations. This offer seemed reminiscent of the adult nights when black skaters were allowed to otherwise segregated white-owned skating rinks. That's what she did. And this is when I found out about Moda. The followed on the heels of Moda's producing Blue Lives Matter themed skates in Savage boots. Apologies for the post failed to prevent boycotts and removal of the brand name from already owned skates and was interpreted as a rejection of the Black Lives Matter movement. Let me zoom in so y'all can see that. So that's what she did. So the pictures that they took, you can't even find them anymore. I spent weeks looking for them. But we can find a description of the pictures. The following video is a public continuation of a daily conversation that is not over. I am sorry, namely the Black and BIPOC skating communities that I have offended while growing Moxi roller skates. You can expect more conversations, awareness, and solutions to address the prevalent issues surrounding accessibility. Does she talk about it? Nope. None of these pictures are personally offensive. You're just having fun. Everyone is so damn touchy. You know the one thing I don't trust, I would prefer a friend that says the N-word than a person that gets dressed up as a African American and takes pictures of it. And I want to say that, and I'm gonna stand on that. I trust white people that will look me in the eye in real life, drop an N-bomb. No flinches. You got to say it like you've been practicing. Say it like you've been practicing. Say it like this ain't your first time. Say it like you be hanging around your friends saying it all the time. Not like Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes don't say it for real. Nick Fuentes is scared he's getting jumped. But when it comes to I get dressed up and mimic African Americans, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust where you came from. I don't trust who your people are. I don't trust your community. I don't trust your culture. That's different. That's blackface. You do blackface. The spirit of blackface is different. Kai Cenat, hey man, Kai Cenat is dancing for the man right now. And gothic white face paint, technically, that's not white people. So if you had said something else, gothic emo white face paint, white people don't trust those people either. If you had said this, if you had brought this up, okay, Dave Chappelle dressed up and pretending. And no. Let's bring it back. Let's talk about the whole thing. Let's not get distracted. Let's get back to what I'm saying. This right here, to think this is funny in 2024. What is wrong with you? Nah, bro. And to take pictures, you meant that. You meant that, estrogen. You and your friends meant that. It's just bad you got caught. Here is a description. The first picture is definitely a relatable bonding moment to me, but Afro wigs have been used to mock us by others in the past, so it means a lot that you address them in all those photos. It makes me feel like I have a space to learn and grow where people will say I'm uncomfortable. Let's get more descriptions of the pictures. Whoever called out those pictures are too sensitive. The first few pictures were cute and funny, and I do believe you meant no harm in wearing the afro. I think it was a genuine mistake and wasn't meant to make fun of anyone. I'm glad you finally spoke out on the topic of racism and microaggressions. Going on. No. This isn't the comment I'm looking for. This is not supposed to be about the estrogen. Situations can mirror some harmful stereotypes. Don't hide. Be proud. I will tell you, I remember one time I met my twin white brother. His name was Dion. His name was Dion. He was addicted to heroin. I promise you. Addicted to heroin. He was in a relationship with a working gal. Told me she made $300 an hour. He dropped the smoothest N-bomb I had ever heard in my entire life. No flinch. Confidence. I forgot what he was talking about. I think he was like, N-word, please. I was like, whoa, you know what? I ain't even mad. See, I don't even say it. YouTube scared me out of my heritage. Too much bass. I was like, whoa. If you're offended by a picture, you don't have to look at it. I mean, I guess we get the point. Estrogen and her friends do light blackface for fun. I don't know. Okay, maybe they took some pictures that could be considered. You was there. Y'all all was there. Y'all all was there. You don't take pictures like that and not feel like Indy Jamma Jones. You do not. What do you mean all the Moxi girls was doing it? Anyway, man. Like, I just don't understand. This was all five. Bruh, you know the thing about the roller skating boom of 2020 that people never mention? All of the marketers who cashed out on roller skating, they started in 2018. They saw the building of the movement, they invested in their products, and they have been pushing them since 2018. So from 2018 to 2020 estrogen, You never thought to yourself that maybe African Americans might have a problem with me saying I brought roller skating back. Nobody around you said that. Birds of a feather flock together. But let's get back on track. Let's get back on track. I'm doing a bit. It's officially a bit. This is officially a bit. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. I'm like, man, this is why they be saying that your videos might not be acceptable for advertisers. The rise, fall, and attempted rebirth of Indy Jamma Jones. Let's look at the date on this. September 28th of 2020. Do you know how close to the fall off this was? This is like 3 or 4 months. So a little bit about I'm sorry. My good intentioned efforts could actually be creating more harm, West said tearfully to the camera. The only way we could actually create change is to acknowledge this, to find that what is happening and dismantle it. The 16-minute long video filled with long pauses and equivocal explanations did not please the masses. West never fully acknowledged the incident that cost her reputation, career, and longtime friendship with business partner Pigeon. A large portion of viewers disliked the video, amassing nearly 3,000 likes. The comments flooded with remarks of disapproval, arguments, and jokes about the video's format. Reading this, I understand why she took it down. Black lives are not political, Cynthia Liu, a YouTuber, said. This feels empty and forced like every YouTube apology. Besides, Jenna Marbles, keep educating yourself and changing. This is not an apology to accept, but I hope black skaters, it rings true for them. Amidst 2020's tumultuous tension, people took to the streets. Okay, this is what I'm going into. Hey, Planet Roller Skaters. I wanted to hop on and address why post got deleted today. Indy's defense game was nowhere as good as Estro's. Or wasn't as good. Did you mean wasn't it? Estrogen still got people caping for her. Well, I'm gonna stop this. People gonna say, I'm saying people caping because I still can't get over estrogen being on Roller Jam. It's not popular now. Huh? But Indy Jamma Jones is still popular. But it's an interesting topic. And that's that. And Rufio, that's why you don't own a skate company. Rufio, you gonna be getting, bro, they gonna be dragging you just like this. You gonna be out here just like Indy Jamma Jones. Now, Dumbeezy doing the rise and fall of Rufio. I'm gonna stop. No, but real life, I don't think she shouldn't apologize either. I think one of the best moves that she made was deleting this apology. Because if she didn't delete the apology, when she came back and you looked at her videos, there would be a video that said, I'm sorry, like right here. Instead, An apology and 4 years later, it don't matter, which is why she should have never apologized in the first place. I do think she should have apologized in the first place, though. She did need this apology. She needed this apology. Because imagine if she had never attempted to say, hey, yo, I did something wrong, she might not have been able to come back in any shape, form, or fashion. Minimal. But if you do an apology and then you come back and never touched it again, at least you tried. But she definitely shouldn't have just tried to push through this. Because I've been here. Not here. It ain't never been this bad. But if you're like a public figure, you gotta address the criticism. If you don't address the criticism, it just continues to come up in your comments over and over again. I'm going to read this and then I want to look at the foreign video. Hey, Planet Roller Skaters. I just wanted to hop on and address why some posts got deleted today. It was my understanding that a post was made today linking to a video showing police brutality. The post was deleted because we want PRS and its platforms to remain a safe space for children, and it should be at a parent's discretion whether their child is exposed to violence in the truth of the world we live in. Are there even any children in this group? IDK, maybe we can reassess the goals of this page moving forward. This is why her apology didn't go over as good as estrogens. This is triggering language, especially for African Americans and people of color who've been microaggressed against. It's triggering to hear somebody do this. Oh, yeah, you just remember it? Bringing up the children. This is all nonsense. We're similar. What system was you in? What part of the country? Subsequent posts were removed in the heat of the moment in an effort to protect my friend. This was not the thing to do, and I'm sorry the concerned voices of many were silenced. We're constantly learning and growing and want to keep open communication with you all about how best to do moving forward. We're listening and we'll do better. If you've never seen the bottom, man, I thought I had seen the bottom before. I ain't never spent no time behind the fence, though. That's the one thing I can say. I ain't never spent no time behind the fence. But she emulated a coolness that every woman desired to emulate. She was destined for roller skating greatness with promising business endeavors as a collaboration with a black-owned skating company, Moonlight Roller, and her own children's book in the works. So this is a good description of who she was in the beginning. Here it is. West quickly went under fire while thousands boycotted Planet Roller Skate entirely in their online store, now called Pigeon Skates. So Pigeon, you're lying. You didn't move on from Moxi, Pigeon. She definitely. I haven't checked to see if she still has those theme song videos up, but she definitely probably deleted those. But the oh yeah, man. And the thing about Juvie, man, jail the most segregated place in the world. Could y'all eat together at lunch, or what was the rules? Because you can't parlay with dudes, or you can't eat with them. It's gonna be one or the other. It's different in there. Man, I really, really think about life behind the fence a lot. A lot. Wes, shortly after M abruptly announced that she would no longer be working with Wes due to failed compliance of requests and that she was fired from Planet Roller Skate, which was rebranded as Pigeon, it appeared as though Wes disappeared entirely on her Instagram page was blank except for one post, claiming that she would be back soon. She lost her collaboration with Moonlight Roller and her book deal was nowhere heard of. Sheesh. Why is she look at this post. What do you think the caption of this post is? This will be the last time that I roast Indy Jamma Jones. I stand in solidarity with the black community. Why you on your hands? This seem it's sincere. Show me the comments. You're not standing. She's got a random picture. She's doing a handstand in the middle of the road. So she's in the middle of the road. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, unstable. Performative. Yeah, a lot of her business partnerships fell off. She don't even wear the hat no more. Oh, there it go. Now she got a pink hat. Oh, she got a new hat. Honestly, man, I wish she should go back to that the cowboy hat. In retrospect, the cowboy hat was not that bad. That pink hat versus that cowboy hat. Anyway. This is a 40-minute video. And most of it is Karen talking in the car. She should have kept her mouth shut. Yeah. That's the biggest thing that I do not understand. What was it about George Floyd that made all of these people think that now was the time to get the yapping. Shut up. Stop talking. Shut up. Shut up. When maybe it was from years of being able to talk whenever you wanted to talk. Never having any consequences for talking out of turn. You always get to talk. You always sharing your opinion. And then your opinion in the way that you talk is aligned with the correct race as well as the correct culture. Like, you never had a situation where you were from the unpopular culture. You've never been othered your entire life. How much confidence would I have? Like, I don't have the, like, imagine something happens. A corporate apology and kept it going. I don't care. I don't even have like stuff that I'm like, oh man, I can't share this with these people. I can't share this with that people. But when something happened in the news and a lot of people in a specific group were sad about it, I don't come out and get to talk about it. Why would George Floyd's situation be the moment where you started to stand on business? Why? Why now? Why are you standing on so much business? And then you sneaking in a bunch of extra messages the whole time so everybody know how you really feel. Yeah. I deleted the comments to protect my friend. Who is your friend? Where are they? And how much money have they put into Planet Roller Skate? When everything goes south and you no longer have the business that you built, that you quit your 9-to-5 to pursue, where is your friend going to be? And now let's talk about the whole explanation. Stop coming up with solutions. Stop coming up with solutions. I don't know what. Oh, and every single solution was pitched like, oh man, this is gonna get them. Oh, if we say we don't want children to be exposed to this, that's gonna get them. Children? We ain't did nothing for children this entire time. Why are your children on Facebook? Girl, I know you ain't got no kids. Kids don't be using Facebook. It's a Facebook group. Ain't no kids in here. Stop trying to deflect. Let me give 5-6 explanations. Like the one part with Indy Jamma Jones in this video, she shared another point that she could have let rock. Ain't no way she got a 40-minute video talking in her car. Like, I can't bring myself to watch this. I ain't got 40 minutes to listen to Kara talk in the car. Like, but RC, I can listen to RC for 15. Let's check out Farron. Let's listen to Farron.
So
the queen of roller skating drama. As in, I'm not calling her like a drama queen, but I am saying that she definitely benefited. Yep, that's why it was a good idea to delete that apology. She would have gave it a big boost.
And after, you know, Indy writes that post labeling it as adult content,
It's like a $500 check off this video.
Is actually Indy Jamma Jones herself. And so far from what I've seen, the only people who were removed from the group for asking these questions were Black. Hi guys, my name is Farron and I normally
How does she say her
do
name?
YouTube. The reason why I'm making this video is because I really don't have another medium to really talk about this in a place that it's applicable, because I was, you know, banned from a Facebook group, which we'll get into in a second, but I also really don't like intros. So I'm just gonna explain to you what the fuck I'm talking about. Can I cuss in this? I'm not gonna cuss. So I joined a Facebook group called Planet Roller Skaters because I've been learning how to skate properly. I had already known how to skate for a while.
Oh, inline skaters are dorks.
But I saw people doing really
roller
cool
skaters. If you skate inside the rink, you're cool.
To learn more about, and one of the channels that I found was the Planet Roller Skate channel, and Indy Jamma Jones is the headliner of the channel, and she runs it, and she's really good at doing skate tutorials, and is literally the most popular skating YouTuber who does like tutorial videos and things like that. So naturally, I post about my skate journey on my Facebook, and a couple of my friends say, hey, you should join this group called Planet Roller Skate because they talk a lot about the things that you're talking about on your page, and it's something that you're interested in, so go for it. So I say, okay, cool. I answer the group questions, I join, and for the most part, everyone in there was really cool. However, today there was a post that a woman made talking about how she was racially profiled by the police while she was roller skating in the park, and the whole post was really just sad, you know, and I resonated with it a lot because I felt her experience as a Black woman in America, and there's a really loaded history behind roller skating for us in this country because, you know, roller rinks used to be segregated, and we used to have to picket and fight for our right to even skate in the first place. You know, your aunties would take you to the skating rink, and not even just a birthday thing, like it was like as a hobby, like where people would come and congregate in the neighborhood, and, you know, everyone in the roller rink was like family. You know, I grew up in Atlanta, and that's the culture that we
Grew
have
up
there
in
as well,
Atlanta.
as cities like LA and Chicago and things like that. So when I saw the post about her being discriminated against while roller skating, I really felt for her because I think that every Black person who read that post had that sort of fear, and it's always something in the back of our mind when we're going out and about, because it's not something that we're allowed to forget. You know, this is our lives, and this stuff happens all the time. Even when after Black people had fought and won for our right to skate and to have this as a fixture in our community, roller rinks started being rezoned by the city and shut down and made into things like condos and Home Depots and things like that. So it's something that's actively being ripped away from our community. But with the recent roller skating resurgence, these issues have been pretty much buried because everybody who is now newly into roller skating is doing it because they saw cool people who look a certain way, who aren't Black, on popular social media apps doing it, and now it's cool again. So I can talk about that later, but that's not what this video is about. So I read that story on the group, and a couple of minutes later, it had like hundreds of likes, and people in the comments were saying things that they related to this. And
wow, so this was a popular post.
And they were expressing sympathy and just a lot of really good supportive comments, and all of it was gone.
I've never seen the actual post.
A couple of minutes after, well, I think it was like about an hour or two, right? And it was just gone. And someone made a post asking why the moderator deleted it.
I'm not sure why my post about being harassed by the police while skating was taken down. It honestly upsetting. This is real life. Wow, they took it down? Can someone inbox me the story? I really like to see it. I didn't even know your post. Ooh. I hope admins read this. Girl, I'm so sick of hearing about people of color being harassed because they make ignorant people feel uncomfortable. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this, and it's an issue that should not be censored. Of course she never got back to you. That would require accountability. Duck it. I'm ducking. This is meant to be an inclusive community, and a group of posts should be allowed. We need to have spaces and conversations in the roller skating community, specifically considering the decades over policing of black skaters. Disappointed in the group for taking it down.
It was the original poster of it, and the moderator, like after like a lot of comments, I'm talking hundreds of comments of people saying like, yeah, it was really, messed up to silence you about your experience. The admin says, well, one of the moderators or the admin says that she deleted it because it was too political.
Jen Callan DeFalco. What do you mean she was on Black Knights? What did she say? Let me get even smaller. Hey, y'all. According to the group rules, no political posts are allowed. I realize this is a sensitive subject, but this group does not allow these posts. I encourage you to continue conversations on your own page or any or other groups geared towards these type of posts. Have a skate day. Indy Jamma Jones lost it all because this mod was talking out the side of her neck. I don't know what Jen Callan DeFalco did for you, Indy Jamma Jones, but she should have let Jen handle her own fade. Coming to handle Jen's fade is the reason why Indy Jamma Jones is Indy Jamma Jones now. This reeks of middle manager. This reeks of, hey, in this house, we wash all of our dishes before we go to bed at night. This reeks of unpopular office policy enforcer. Have a skate day. Ain't no way.
And politics aren't allowed in the group. So people kind of called that out immediately, and they said, like, there are politics all in this group. We have a lot of body positivity posts, rightly so. Have a lot of LGBTQ friendly
posting
posts,
the body positivity.
Talking
posting
about
LGBTQ.
There are a lot of posts about, safely skating as a woman, which would be considered like a feminist post because, we get targeted by men for being women.
Body positivity posts. Ooh wee.
Things like that. And when asked for clarification on that, the moderator actually just up and left the group. Like she was just gone. And she is an employee of Planet Roller Skate. So after the moderator left, people started making posts like, hey, like, can someone explain the rules? I was one of those people. So I made a post, and so did dozens of other people, saying, hey, can you guys explain this rule about no politics, like which politics are allowed? And I actually made a post as well asking about clarification of group rules. Quite literally, that's what I asked. And afterwards, I just posted screenshots of posts that were pretty much almost identical to the one that was removed earlier in the day that had been up for almost a month, and they were just about issues that affected, you know, white women. So they were issues about, again, like, you know, body positivity, super important, you know, feminist issues, which is great, LGBTQ issues, which is fantastic. You know, we really need to address those, but I didn't understand why the line was drawn there, and a post about being racially profiled while you're skating is not applicable,
she said
you know?
it.
So I wasn't the only person who was blocked after that. Like, I was blocked from the group, my posts were removed, and it said it was removed because I broke a rule of being kind and courteous. So me asking this question for clarification is not, you know, courteous enough for whatever reason, you know. I couldn't help but notice that every single person on the mod admin team is Caucasian. I don't think they have any people of color on staff. Like, they might have some on staff, but obviously none of them are in group that they can run this by. That
They
can,
said
you know,
that she wasn't kind.
maybe do
Courteous.
some sensitivity training.
And you see, I think that's the next thing. They handled this in the most triggering way possible. Nobody likes Reddit mods. Nobody likes Discord mods. And this is that Discord Reddit mod stuff.
How to handle these issues within the group instead of silencing entire demographics of people. And so far, from what I've seen, the only people who were removed from the group for asking these questions were Black.
Disappointed, but not surprised that you got booted. And I had multiple other white people calling them out, having after making multiple posts and comments. I've seen several white people tell me that they haven't been booted, but I was after just 2 posts. Makes me wonder why. I know I don't have a PFP, but you could tell my name. I'm not white. Profile picture. The only other person I saw who got booted was a Black woman.
So after that, I left the group, but we still made another group that's more inclusive towards people of marginalized demographics who like to roller skate, and it's got a couple of hundred people in it now, and I really like the vibe in there. But someone posted that Indy Jamma Jones had made a post in the group saying that she's going to make another group for adult content, and describing the posts that were made about police brutality and being racially profiled by the police as a Black person was adult content and did not belong in the group because of this. So I don't like using the word racist because people see it more as an attack rather than an invitation to improve and to do better or to analyze their behavior, or like in the case of what happened in Planet Roller Skate, completely jump into the offensive. Because it's the reason why I use that word isn't because it's an individual attack, but it's because this is obviously a systemic issue. Seeing issues that pertain to the Black community as too inappropriate for spaces, whereas we're literally just existing while Black, and this is, you know, reality for us, whether you're roller skating or whether you're going grocery shopping or, you know, using a cell phone outside or sitting in your car. Being Black will affect you, and sometimes it will kill you. So this isn't just like, you know, we like lighthearted discussion, but, you know, when you're having a group space that you designate for everybody and you know, tout your entire brand as we are women owned, you know, super progressive, we love all bodies, we love everybody, except don't talk about that because that doesn't align with our ideals, because none of us can relate to that. Even after Jen left, and people of all races, mostly white people, were calling out this behavior and demanding accountability, mind you, in actually really civil and kind way. The posts were still getting deleted, and after, you know, Indy writes that post labeling it as adult content, we realize that the other person deleting it is actually Indy Jamma Jones herself, which is extremely disappointing. I wouldn't call myself a fan, you know, I'm not, you know. Her videos are helpful, you know, I love the work that she does. I like watching her and Pigeon skate around LA, you know, it's aesthetic as fuck and they're cute. But at the end of the day, that group was made to promote their brand. Planet Roller Skate is a brand. And
their brand, Planet Roller Skate, not the Moxi shop.
what is conductive to that brand is not, actual inclusivity. It's inclusivity as it benefits them and, young white people, which are more likely to benefit from body positivity and queer friendliness. Because, like in our communities, I speak as a queer woman, that is definitely a slippery slope and something that we as a community need to work on. So obviously their target audience is not Black people of any age. So, they're saying, we're for all ages, that is a progressive platform. But when you are trying to base your business on a progressive platform, then you cut out an entire demographic because it's inconvenient for you. That needs to be addressed. So I'm making this video in hopes that maybe it will be seen by someone who can get some accountability for this, because I was, excited. I was going to buy my toe covers for my new skates off of Planet Roller Skate, and even in the new group I see right now, people are saying that, they want to send their orders back that they're waiting on from the website because they are disappointed by how this situation was handled. And nothing really says lack of progressiveness than kicking out Black people in your group for, pretty much what all essentially boils down to existing while Black. I really hope that someone can get some sort of explanation of this behavior.
So after the situation goes nuclear, and they notice that they're not going to be able to sweep this under the rug, and people start talking about how they're going to send their Planet Roller Skate gear back, everybody pulls the ripcord on Indy Jamma Jones, and they all start to blame Indy Jamma Jones. But the question that I want to ask, who gave the moderator the authority to make that message? Okay, let's go back to Pigeon's story for 1 second. Should we? I think we should cancel Pigeon too. Because if Indy Jamma Jones was just an employee at that company, why did she have the authority to make that adult content comment? Who gave her the authority? Her boss. So Pigeon needs to come out and say, hey, we were gang. We were both in this together. This is a 50-50 endeavor. We both put up the money. We both have the authority. We both built this. Or Pigeon needs to go the same way that Indy Jamma Jones went. Because if you were her boss, you should have checked her. Why'd you check her? Because I can look at this situation and I can tell from the different responses that this is some sort of organized, this is some sort of team. Because you weren't her boss.
Young roller skaters who are just starting out.
That was a dumb play.
Unwelcome or intimidated by the roller skating community. What I will say is that this incident has actually made me more comfortable with the roller skating community, because so many people were speaking up about it, and I'm talking like hundreds of people were saying like, I'm sorry that happened to you, that's not fair, like I understand why this is an issue. That actually made me feel really comfortable and really excited to start skating with other people in the community, because for the most part everyone there is really cool. And I was bummed that I was kicked out of the group because it was pretty, helpful. But I'm a part of other groups, so it's really not that big of a deal. And I don't want to be added back into a space where this kind of behavior and silencing of entire demographics of people is considered to be acceptable behavior. So I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but I think that people should be aware of the kind of companies that they're supporting and the kind of businesses that have morals that are interchangeable based off of the convenience for their brand. Anyway, I hope that you guys take it easy for the rest of the week, and I will catch you later when I do my review of the new Crazy Skates Evoke that I snagged off of their website a couple of days ago, and I'm really excited about those. So
that was a nice video. I can see why that one did numbers. I think it was very well explained. Even though she don't skate no more. How to skate without toe stops. So the Crazy Skates one, that was our first video. She said her name, and I'm still tripping on it. So listening to that, listening to how it fell out, Indy really did jump in it with that one. What I don't really understand, why she said anything. She could have let the mod take the heat for all of this. She could have let that mod take all of the heat. And then past letting the mod take the heat, I think she could have thrown Pigeon under the bus too. She should have brought Pigeon into the conversation too. Easily. Cause I'm like, hey. So Planet Roller Skate is not a joint endeavor. I'm not on the staff. I'm just an employee. Who gave me the authority to make that statement? And if Pigeon is the leader and she's the owner of the group, doesn't she have the ability to, okay, I'm monitoring this situation. Indy Jamma Jones puts up that goofy ass post. It's up for 1 minute and I take it down. Some things ain't adding up. So after that, Indy Jamma Jones pretty much went into hiding. An article comes out on May 28th, 2020, outlining the entire situation, and Indy Jamma Jones has not posted since. Or Planet Roller Skate, rather. "52 weeks in the year, April 20th, 2020. Last post. Nothing. I got that hat on again. She don't even rock the hat no more. I miss the hat now. I was talking all that trash about that hat. Now, I would give anything to see Indy Jamma Jones pull up with that Pharrell hat again. Repping the Wild Wild West. If it is her boss, great chance that was her mother. Okay. Ooh, that might have been her mom. That might have been her mom. What's the lady name again? Jen DeFalco. Let's look up Jen DeFalco. I ain't no way. I saw her talk about the protecting her friend, and she keeps on bringing up protecting her friend like it was a good idea. Your friend is a grown woman. Sucks to suck. Uh, let's see if I can find her on Facebook. Do you think I can get her for an interview? Palmdale. She probably took her Facebook down. I know she done changed her Facebook name. Ain't no way that she got the same Facebook name. It would be bonkers for her to have that same Facebook name. Do not care. And well, Boss Tweezy, that's the story of the rise and the fall of Indy Jamma Jones. From the precipitous heights of the most popular roller skater in the world to the same heights of being the most popular roller skater in the world. Oh, you better add to that live conversation. Let them know. I was going to say what is snapping, but I'm going to save the in-depth breakdown of what is snapping for another video. Because I've been talking about this. I just want to show everybody a little bit of the finished project of my latest rhythm skating project. Snap Kings and Queens roller skating competition. It should be Snap City Kings and Queens. Somebody asked what that song was in the beginning. I cannot lie. I gotta look it up.
DJ Money Mike, DJ Money Mike, DJ Money Mike. Glenwood every Friday night now. Mike, you know how we get down.
Glenwood's very own. Let's go.
I should definitely know the name of this song. PJ AOA Skates. I could have tagged them up. So this is a great way to look at snapping across decades. The seasoned skaters are going to give you an idea of the old school snapping. Ooh. I like her rhythm. I don't know who these young ladies that were giving out the trophies were, but I'm like, I think it's so cool that they had people to give out trophies. They were there the whole night. She won though. I will not stop saying this. This woman took the seasoned skaters competition from my grandma.
Rebel producer, DJ Money Mike. You know the rebels rapping with DJ Money Mike every Friday night. Mike, tee up, man. Mike on the track.
The trios competition, I really like the trios competition. The second thing that you can learn from this video is sometimes people snap by themselves and other times they snap on the trios. So these ladies right here, they really fought hard. They came up a little bit short against the rest of the competition.
Yo, it's your boy, Rebel producer, DJ Money Mike. You know the rebels rapping with DJ Money Mike every Friday night. Mike, tee up, man.
Dream Team. Some of the smoothest snapping I've seen in a long time. Most synchronized unlinked snapping I've seen ever. I really like their calls. Maybe I'm just a fan. Oh. I like the way that they switch, and I've said this multiple times. There is no switching quality depending on who's snapping in the front. Look how seamlessly they're about to switch. And they get right back up to speed. I can't lie, my battery was dying and I was running out of space on my camera. I couldn't even record the part where they announced the winners. I forgot to. Dream Team wins.
DJ Money Mike. You know the rebels rapping with DJ Money Mike every Friday night. Mike, tee up, man.
I want to get this woman's entire rig. I want a monitor. Number 22, she gonna keep getting nicer. Ooh. He's a floor guard at the rink too. He worked. Like he finished this competition, put his shirt back on.
DJ Money Mike every Friday night. Mike, tee up, man.
I really like the way that he finished. That slide was nice. That last duck was nice. Nasir. This is my favorite skater. Under 13 years old. Look at that balance and precision. Oh. Said wipe me down. Look at the way she walk off. He won by default. I think he should have competed with the 14 to 17. I want to see what he would have did to the 14 to 17. I skipped the 14 to 17 winners. I just noticed. Lonzo versus Vic, the most electrifying round of the whole competition. Like, look at these slide moves. These dudes is really wilding. Ooh, heel tomahawk. Hey, another one. Almost went to the ring, just tried to hit these. Here we go. He about to hit it. Up to the duck. Lanham Skate Center. I kind of want to do a rink review of Lanham because I got the footage. All I got to do is talk.
Tee me up, Tech.
Tee me up, Jeff. Shouts out to Unc. Unc had to let him know one time what's sweet and what isn't sweet. Gotta have one of those to hang in the DMV.
Tee me up, Tech.
If you fall, you're eliminated. Like the last scene from Roll Bounce.
Tee me up, Tech. Tee me up, Tech.
Ooh. I should have put the ring sound effect. Women's round 1.
Tee me up, Tech.
This might be the most electrifying round of the entire competition. Electrifying singles round.
Tee me up, Tech.
Ooh. Hit the brake fall into the slide.
Tee me up, Tech. Tee me up, Tech.
Shouts out to the skate room.
Tee me up, Tech.
Okay, look at that rotation. Young Bulls. The next generation.
Tee me up, Tech.
It was so fast. They were skating so fast. It felt like there was a fan blowing on my face because there was that many people skating that fast. Bro, gassed.
Tee me up, Tech.
The women's finals. This might be the most electrifying round of the entire competition. "30 seconds into the finals, elimination." Now look at number 46, the stare down, uncalled for. Deserve a tech for that stare down. Chilling inside the duck. That's a different level of duck shooting. This was honestly might be one of the most exciting rounds of the whole competition because it looked like Vic just fell. I thought it was over, but I guess your butt got to touch the ground. You really get to see the skaters get into their bags. Like this exchange right here is gonna be dicey. Woo! You see that slide? Look at the mark on the ground. Oh. That dude in front jumped right in front of me for 1 second. I had to get in front of him again. I wasn't gonna watch the whole thing. I don't know how I got here. That must mean this is watchable.
Let's give it up for Prince of Snap City.
Shouts out to Vic, the Cavalier crew. The Cavalier Virginia crew coming hard. This is really the entire spectrum of snapping. Young to old, singles to trios, linked to unlinked, everything, one video. The best of Snap City, all the best snappers was out here. And Unk.
It's about time. It's about time. Now you can retire.
She said, get off the floor. And he dropped the joint. That was funny. Oh.
I want to give a big shout out to everybody who participated in this competition. Everybody did a great job and did their best.
Yes, sir. Swizzy, my boy. I'm a Swizzy fan. She made me a fan. I'm a fan. I'm looking to see her continue to develop. Everybody did do a great job. Boom. That's the thumbnail from the beginning to end. And I'm so proud of myself for coming out and shooting this video. I'm looking to build the rhythm skating page. And one thing that I noticed is I only recorded videos at Anacostia. Everything Anacostia. Anacostia. I could do some more reading from the book. I could do some more interviews. How good was ATL? I could do some more scene reviews. I went to RITC. This is the first thing I did 2 years ago. Anacostia, Anacostia, Anacostia. I'm like, you never shooting anywhere else. And when Anacostia is closed, I have nowhere to shoot. I have no content. But then I shot the competition. I was this close to not going. This close. But I'm sitting at the house and I said, when you wake up tomorrow, what do you want? Do you want to not have these videos shot or do you want to like have them shot? Oh, wow. This is me back in the day. I remember getting dressed to go shoot these. Exactly 5 years ago. I remember this year, I wrote make $5 million on the dollar. And I kept up with the goal every single day, every single week since then. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't make that $5 million. I did not hit that goal. However, I got an opportunity to brainstorm about how to actually make $5 million. I didn't really have a plan. But that was around the time I started doing like costume videos and stuff. And I don't know. Anyway, Boss Tweezy. Last thing, and I'm out of here. Today, I went inline skating. And if you know anything, let me mute this tab real quick. The last time that I went inline skating, I got 2 huge blisters on my feet. This time I tied my skates up a lot tighter. And I got an opportunity to shoot a couple dance videos in between everything. I have 2 small blisters on my feet. And my toes about fell asleep. Man, my toes about fell asleep. I was like, oh my. Look how much more muscular I've gotten. That's one thing that I noticed. I'm like, bro, when did you get all this muscle? I used to be some type of skinny. Look at them calves. Nope, it's not playing.
Tee me up, Tech.
We skated like 20 something miles, 10, 15 easy. Look at them wheels. I adjusted the bottom of my skates and I put the 2 new wheels on. But what I did do is I made a mistake. I walked down the dirt hill and I got the bottom of my skates dirty. Now I got to clean them up. I started feeling my ability to dance on roller skates a lot better. I didn't really get the toe situation on that one. I watched the video and it was windy. It's so windy it's blowing my phone. That kid almost got kicked in the face. I gotta be honest. And this was after the skate. I stopped and I got a couple combos in because Freedom Plaza is just a good spot. It felt good to get out and get some videos up. And now I'm about to start skating, inline skating in my parking lot because it's easier for outdoor skating and I can just skate right outside, get some hours up, especially get my dance on. Like here, this is when I really started to feel it. I was low-key making random choices.
Tee me up, Tech.
Oh. I said relax. You're making TikToks. Oh. This is the clip right here. Instead of keeping them in, I need to make sure I get them shoulders out for that line. Oh. 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 That's my boy. And that's everything I did today, Boss Tweezy. I'm letting the last piece of that beat pop out. Well, the next time that I'm scheduled to see everybody is New Year's Eve. Tuesday, New Year's Eve. And I will be here on New Year's Eve. Let's keep it real. I was streaming last year on New Year's Eve as well. But at the time, I was streaming video games. That's when I started on Twitch. So Tuesday, New Year's Eve, what do I want to stream? I got to think about it. I'm going to go see my friends. They're having an event. So I'll be in here at my usual time. Actually, I should be here a little bit earlier. Instead of getting here from 8 to 10, I might be in like I just thought about that. Have you ever? Yeah. I skated at Shake and Bake, and I also skated at Hot Skates. I took the bus to Hot Skates. Like when I first got my new skates, I should probably be in here like 7 to 9. Funny story about Hot Skates. Is this the right one? Yep, City View Bar and Grill. I got my new skates. I came up to Hot Skates and I did a session. And then I came down. When I came down, I came down to the City View Bar and Grill. And I had the most paltry meal. I think I had like some fries, or I drank a beer, or I had like just some wings. And then I went back up to Hot Skates for a second session, like when I first got my new quad skates. When I got the vanilla, I got a pair of vanilla Freestyle Pros. I really like them skates. So the next thing about Baltimore is there's sometimes events in Baltimore. I was going to go to the Skate Magic weekend, but, oh man, where they performing? I did not get a word on the filming policy, and I didn't want to just go up there and like, oh, here's me. I got my camera, and they like, boy, get out of here. But like, there's events out in Baltimore. I might even be able to see. You might be able to see my comment. Nope. The easiest way for me to get my next filming session up or my next party up is to go out and skate and film it like sportsmen. So for the next one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there. I'm going to have my camera. I met the dude that shoots out there already. So even if I got to film from the side, I'll just film from the side. And then, okay, I'll talk to the people, continue to make a name for myself, and then just go from there. Speaking of that, I need to cut up the footage from the snap competition and post it online. And tag up the rink so the rink know, like, okay, this is that dude that was skating or that was filming. Well, until next time, Boss Tweezy, it's been amazing coming out and hanging out.